never meet a player like me, like me. You'll never meet a player like me. You'll never meet a player like me, like me.
I'm a one-man army with the rock homes. Whether it's the pick and roll or the give and go. The step back like Harden and make you drop slow. I'm ice cold like KD, my vein froze. Go in the beast mode just to watch the league grow. I do the shimmy like Timmy when I'm in my glow. You reach, I teach, that's Uncle Drew's speech. Witness greatness and watch the king eat. I'm pulling up from guard trains like Dame Lillard. Splash Brothers, every angle we playing billets. Got a chip on my shoulder, CP3. Shall I say double like Westbrook and PG? I bounce back like D Rose or KP. First team or NBA, that's me. Whether up 5 or down 5, the other team is on their toes. You see it in my eyes.
Really don't matter if I'm winning, if I'm losing. You'll never meet a player like me.
You know why? I get buckets.
Still leads to a fast break, baby. Then I pull up for the 2 or the 3.
You know why? I get buckets.
Really don't matter if I'm winning, if I'm losing. You'll never meet a player like me.
You know why? I get buckets.
I didn't come to lose, I only play to win. You'll never meet a player like me.
You know why? My offense is just like my defense. I got a quick reflection, call it a sixth sense. Still leads to a fast break, they on the fence. Fans screaming loud, the game's tense. Feel like Kawhi.
Yo,
Yiggity, yo, you hear me? Can't never be a nigga like me. I'm sorry, you can't be like us, you heard?
We gets buckets on this side. What's good, everybody? Kevo in the building.
That's
My
a big
guy.
fact, man. But without further ado, it's your hostess with the mostest, Trippy OG,
Your
aka
boy.
Dope the Phenom, whatever you prefer. My main uncut Sikedizzle.
You already.
Okay, y'all hear the bars. Yo, all I know is I think I'm up next for the next song intro. So who knows? Man? You
yo,
never
bro, that's
know.
what I'm saying. Where you at? Maybe I get this remix going, nigga. I'm waiting for you.
I'm hitting this. Yo, I actually see I got like 3 days off next week, so I'm out. I'm going
All
to this too.
Yeah, man, because yo, man, we get that remix going, boy. Let's go, man. Let's go.
Now, for all those that's tuning in, y'all probably like, yo, dang, he's smoking on camera. That's crazy. Look, this is KnickN30 Raw and Uncut.
Fact.
Show where, yo, I'm a lighter blunt. He might be sipping on some yak. You never know, but just know we ain't doing more than weed and brew. That's it. Some liquor too. All that extra sedatives, y'all keep that over there on that back burner. We ain't advocating of that. But we keeping it real thorough. We're not gonna sugarcoat nothing, and we're gonna give you factual tissue. But if we do say something crazy and y'all call us out on it, and you are actually right, we will stand down and admit, like, yo, you got it.
Exactly.
But how you feeling, brother, man? It's a new year. Yeah. Happy New Year. I haven't got to talk to you or anything like that. So how you doing?
I'm all right, man. Finally, got over the whole spill. RJ, I'm done with that. You know what I'm saying? That's a done deal, you know what I mean? So I'm good, man. You know what I'm saying? Hoping for New Year, better things, man, more blessings, more life, bro. You already know, my nigga. Like, regular shit, B.
Nah, that's a fact. As you should, Brody. But
what about you, my nigga?
I'm all right. You feel me? Days are starting to slow down. I actually have more time to do a lot more. My middle child, today was her first day at school, so that was cool. I got to pick her up from school. She was excited. She was like, Daddy, I was in school, and that joint was fire. You feel me? Like it was a blessing. I mean,
got you.
DSJ, salute. Happy New Year to everybody. Just know after this episode, we ain't saying Happy New Year no more.
I said this is the last one.
So don't think you getting that every 2 seconds.
Word up. This is it.
But other than that, everything is good, man. Everything is good. I'm blessed. I'm still alive. My family good. So
yeah,
that's
man.
all that really matters.
That's good to hear, my brother. You know, you my nigga, man. My brother for life.
But how you though, bro? Like your man's ain't here no more.
You
almost broke down and cried.
Yeah, man. It took me a couple of days to get over it. I'm over it. They playing well over there, man. They playing well over there. You know what I mean? Him and IQ, they playing well. Happy New Year. You already know, Jess. They playing well. Like I said, man. It's all good. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, That was my favorite player. He was here, but we Knicks, man. We New York Knicks, man.
Yo, hold up, Jay. Pull up. Get on. Send that link in there, bro.
I got
We need
you.
everybody. Just know, for everybody that's tuning in too, that may be new, fellow viewers that's always around. Salute to y'all for the fellow ones. But look, with our show, it's always open panel at any point in time,
Link
at
is
any
in the
point in the
chat.
discussion. But Jay, you need to pull up. I ain't talked to you in a minute. We ain't hear from you in a minute. I mean, I hear your spaces here and there now, but you gotta pull up when you can, if you can, bro. We about to get into this stuff, bro.
Yes,
Besides
sir.
RJ Barrett being gone, right? Excuse me. That was a late reaction hit. Woo!
Yeah, you already know. Late reaction.
How you feeling? Because we could talk about last night's game because we got a audition tryout from DeMar DeRozan. How you feeling about how he was playing, bro? Like, let's get straight into it. No holds bars, straight into the DeMar DeRozan talks. We got Kev on the cam.
Yeah, Cam already came through.
Big talk, bro. What
up, y'all?
bro?
What's goody?
So we'll start it off with you, Brody. How you feeling after watching? Now it's just straight DeMar DeRozan talk right now. How you feeling after watching him play us yesterday? The things he was able to do on the court, the things that you didn't know he was able to do that he started showing off. Like, okay, you showing off a little bit. How you feeling about DeMar DeRozan right now?
Nothing really surprises me with DeMar DeRozan anymore, bro. I've seen much of his game already. He's always gonna do him. He's the mid-range king, bro. One thing I would like to see more is the defensive side, because those are the kind of players I think that the Knicks are looking for. So that's one thing I would like to see more out of him.
I like that. And as y'all see, man, we got Jay from East New York, my guy.
In the building.
You gotta be
Yo, Happy New Year's, fellas.
Happy New
How y'all
Year,
doing,
gang.
man? I'm at work.
Happy New Year,
man.
Happy New Year, man. Happy New Year, man.
Yo, what's good, man?
You're ready, bro.
Watch the game. How you feeling about DeMar DeRozan? And then after that, just because people haven't heard from you for a while, how you feeling about the trade? Like, give your whole spiel about how you feeling right now, currently going into 2024.
So, listen, y'all already know RJ is my boy. I'm a homer, bro. I was a little upset when we traded RJ. You feel me? I definitely didn't see the vision. But after that first game, y'all had a little slogan, the OG is hitting. That's some fire Zaza right there, man. I like what I'm seeing from my Knicks, man. Like, y'all already know, man. Yo, we won 2 games in a row, man. At the end of the day, the fluidity, everybody like to throw that continuity word around, but the fluidity, the offense, the defense, everything coming together real good, man. So I'm pretty much just in wait and see mode, because I know the Knicks got more moves to make. That was my biggest problem with the trade. OG Anunoby is not a star, and everybody that was talking shit about we need a trade, the premise was it was supposed to be a superstar trade. Mm-hmm. So I did attack that point, you know what I'm saying? But I like what I'm seeing from OG, you feel me? Because we all agreed upon it. We needed a tall wing. We needed a 3-and-D guy, and now we got him, and the offense is flourishing. The defense then took an uptick, you feel me? Most times when you have a trade like that, that's normally what happens. The team plays better on both ends. But I think this is sustainable. You know what I'm saying? The biggest glaring problem for us is the bench, But last night's game was really good. I did expect us to blow the Bulls out, but DeMar DeRozan, he's cooking, y'all. I'm not going to even lie. I could see him in a Knicks jersey. I be so biased to a lot of shit because I love my guys that we already got. But, yo, if I got to be honest, that was an audition, man, and he did fucking amazing. He was knocking them bitches down. I ain't never seen him shoot that many threes and hit them in my life.
Not to cut you off, Jay. You know what I forgot about with DeMar? I forgot he is one of the original vets that basically watched OG's career start. I forgot he was still over there when he got drafted. So it's like, nah, go get me DeMar DeRozan. Go.
Right, that would be a perfect
If anybody
fit.
knows how to play with OG, he would be the guy that knows how to play with him. He watched him start.
Yo, Trip, one thing I want to
Before
say.
he got traded, bro, he got 2.5 years of playing with that young man. Nah,
Yo,
it's up, bro.
bro, one thing I want to say is for all the people that's that be in the space and say DeMar can't shoot a three. Happy Sad going around? Happy Sad? Happy
Yeah,
Sad?
he definitely was knocking them bitches down,
Come
man.
on
I ain't gonna
now.
lie,
And
that's
it
the
was
one
on
thing.
some
Come on
pull up,
now.
like pulling up.
Yeah, I can do this.
Over guys too.
Yeah, I can
It
do
wasn't like
this.
uncontested. These was contested shots. Like,
Yeah, I can do
so
this.
that's what I like the most. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? DeMar DeRozan
Yeah.
got a bag. Offensively, he's a 3-level scorer. He's just not a volume 3-point shooter. You know what I'm
Back.
saying? So I don't understand why people knocked him for being a 3-point shooter when he can do so much other things really well. You know what I'm saying? He's basically like a tweener. He could play the 3, he could play the 4. Like, I think he would be deadly on the Knicks because the versatility. We would be able to switch so many positions.
Hey,
You
yo,
know, if
Jay.
Tibbs would get off
Can you
his
say
high
that
horse
word
and play
again, Jay?
Randall at the 5.
Hey, yo, Jay, can you say that word again, please?
What, the versatility?
Nah, the other word. The boy said deadly. The boy said deadly.
Yeah, that would
Cook.
be deadly because
Cook.
now we more versatile. You feel me? You could put OG at the 2, you could put DeMar at the 3, and you could leave Randall at the 4. Iheart at the. Come on, man. Brunson at the 1. That's a nasty lineup. Just offensively, that's a nasty lineup.
Yo, Trip, look at
You know
Trip.
what I'm saying? Like, we gonna be special, man, if we make these right moves. I am on the DeJounte Murray train. I don't know how y'all feel about that, but I definitely think that we need a guard. I'm also looking at Anthony Simons, man. A lot of people was iffy on that because he's not really a defender. But there's a little smoke between the Knicks and Portland. I've been hearing that the Knicks and Portland is on the phones with each other, and people were saying Evan Fournier for who was the guy? It's some other guy on the roster. Brogdon. I'm not really a fan of Malcolm
Malcolm
Brogdon because he
Brogdon.
can't stay healthy. You know, he's a good 6 man, but I could see Tibbs running him into the ground. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So I
definitely.
will go with somebody that's a little younger and more proven. Anthony Simons only played 7 games this season. He's injured right now, but he was balling out his fucking mind. He was averaging like 24 points a game. He's averaging about 4 or 5 assists. He could play as a secondary ball handler. And Brunson, he would fare well next to Brunson. He played with Dame, so it's not like he hasn't played with a dominant scoring guard and was able to show that he has value. You know, so I think that that's somebody we should look out for. Now, defensively, he's not as good as DeJounte Murray is, just off of like based off of his history. You feel me? He don't have a defensive profile. But I think we'll be okay as long as we got OG and we got, guys like Josh Hart, Dante DiVincenzo off the bench. Those are hustlers. We still got Grimes as of right now. So, you can pair him with guys that can play defense.
Yeah.
So right now it's all on Leon, man. And I'm a big front office guy. It starts and ends with the front office. Whatever moves they make or don't make, that's what's going to determine how far this team goes. You know what I'm saying? But, yo, go Knicks, man. Yo, Trippy, you my boy. Happy New Year. Yo, Raw, man. I was hurt when they traded my boy RJ.
You already know, bro. You
Man,
already
y'all
know,
was
bro.
sick.
Yo, son,
It
you
is
my
what it
guy,
is.
yo.
Boy was tight.
Yo, you already know, son. I was sick, bro.
Bro, you missed it, son. He was ready to he almost broke down.
Yeah, bro. Niggas
Yo,
don't.
that was I saw that. I saw that. That was hilarious. I was
And I
crying.
he
feel
was
you on
I
that,
was
scared.
bro.
crying, bro. I thought he was
I
ready to
feel you,
fight
man.
everybody through the phone. B, I was like, yo, your man's ready. He was throwing
Yeah.
punches like your man and what was it? Boys in the Hood. He was
Oh,
throwing
nah, yeah,
punches
he
in the
punching,
air and
putting
all
the
that.
kids out.
He walked up in there. He was just like, yo, like I was crying, bro. I'm
Oh
like, yo, your
man.
man is
But
hilarious.
you know why? You know why? Because that's a diehard Knick fan. And Roy is just like me.
Come
I'm
on,
pretty
man.
sure that he let the franchise sell him on RJ.
No, mama,
Because
don't
I
do
really
that. Don't
wasn't
do
a
that.
fan of RJ before he became a Knick. But they told us, yo, he's a dog. He's going to get in the
Yeah, that's
gym.
what I heard in
He's a
college,
hard
bro. That's what
worker.
I.
You hear all of the good things about him, and then you see him play, and he had a rough start his rookie year, but he started to, slowly but surely build in the right direction. It's just that now that he on a big contract, he making $100+ million. He just wasn't what we needed. You feel me? Especially
Yeah,
for the pieces
man.
we brought in. We brought in
Yeah,
That's
Randall
what I
when
was
he was a
just about
rook.
to say.
You
and
know,
It's
I
not
and I
that he's not that
and I
player.
and I ain't
It's
gonna
just
lie,
the
yo.
fact of It's not
Yeah,
that he's
yeah.
not that player. It's just a fact of the matter of, sadly, he just didn't fit what we was trying to do, man. That's
and
all it was.
and the thing is, when I seen it, like, cause I was gonna point something out, but I said, "Damn, it don't even make no sense." I ain't gonna front, cause I had the happy side. When I seen that OG put up the same stat box as RJ, I'm talking about like an 8 point. You see what I'm saying? But the difference in the game that he was making on defense, bro, you can erase that shit. It's like,
Yo,
fuck it.
matter of fact, yo,
You can
look.
erase. Like, that shit don't even matter,
I'm
son.
I'm glad that you said that. You hit it on the nose. Look at this, Uncut. You got 2 games that gave you 2 similar RJ games.
Yeah.
You got a regular points per game average in the first one, efficient as hell,
Yep.
plus 15, right?
Yep.
Then you got a game to where he had a damn RJ, you ain't getting enough touches, and you plus 33?
Yeah, son, that shit had me like, the fuck
I
is
think
going
he's like
on?
It's a difference when you really 3 and D, bro.
Yeah,
Like
bro.
that's really a big difference. Yeah, that's a fact. He really did. He really did,
That's
man.
my guy.
I think the most impressive one to me was the game against Minnesota and how he held Anthony Edwards to 4 14 shooting from the field. Like he made it real tough for him to score in that game.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
did,
man.
man.
I mean, same thing with DeMar DeRozan, bro. Like we watched 2 games back to back to where once OG wasn't guarding the best player on the floor,
Mm-hmm.
that's when they were able to eat.
Mm.
Like literally, if they weren't if OG was at a point, and that's something I'm starting to realize too, within the flow of this offense, OG has to figure out his setting, because by him being so aggressive and the way the Knicks play, and the Knicks are not too used to playing with his type of defense just yet, because they're still like in awe of themselves as players. He's getting himself in a lot of foul troubles because he has to he's going a little bit over
Mm-hmm.
on defense with his reaction, so he's doing a little bit too much, so he got to work on that foul trouble right now. But other than that, when people say, oh, we got to get OG more touches, bro, I'm gonna be real with y'all. The way Randall and Brunson was clicking, it
That
wasn't
was
even a
crazy.
reason to pass nobody else
Yeah,
the
it
ball.
wasn't
Like
even. It
it
wasn't.
wasn't
He
like
didn't
they
even
were
need
just
it.
chucking and missing. Like they was cooking. Like
Yeah,
it's a difference. Like it's a big difference. Like
very big difference.
sometimes you got to just let the shit play out, and that's the reason why this team looks so good. We got players in the starting lineup now that understand that, yo, when shit is rocking, let
Mm-hmm.
it rock, bro. We don't have no, not to say, anything bad about the kids, but we don't have that young minded, like, yo, I gotta get mine. I'm still trying to eat. Like, we got people on the team that understand their roles right now. Like, cooking, let them cook.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? When they not cooking, I'm gonna be right there and I gotta be ready. But to the difference of this is, I even got to see in this recent game with the Bulls how instead of one game to where, instead of one possession to where he could shoot that three, definitely could have shot over. I think that was DeRozan that closed out on him.
Mm-hmm.
OG decided to cut straight to the lane after that, attack to possession, boom, do what he had to do, got himself in possession to get a dunk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he can take it to the floor, but he's a smart player. Like he's
Mm-hmm.
OG is what we wanted Grimes to literally be. Like Grimes, we needed you to do everything. Like we thought it was what Dante was doing.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, really, what OG is doing is what we needed Grimes to do the whole time. Like literally, like bro, you don't gotta always stand in that corner, but your
Yeah.
position is to start in that corner.
Yeah.
When you see what's going on, you reading the situation, boom. If you seeing that I'm trapped, but there's a way for you to cut, then you
I'm about
cut,
to.
and then I'm gonna see you and find you. You don't just stay there like, okay, I'm just staying in the corner. See the difference? Like OG knows when to cut. OG knows when to just stay still. OG knows when, okay, my guy is driving this way and angling this way. Let me defer to this side to give him that room without him having to call for the ISO. I'll be watching certain plays as OG's been here, to how the team automatically flushes to a certain side without our guys even having to say, yo, ISO ball move. None of that shit, bro. They just know what to do. And that right there alone is why I'm like, this trade is very successful. But
Yeah.
what I will say is, from seeing what I've seen, yo, I'm really torn between the two, because I want Murray, but I damn sure want DeMar DeRozan.
Yo, bro.
Yo, I
Yo,
don't care which
bro.
one comes there.
I'll
But
be
yo,
I,
bro, in a
I'll be
perfect
honest
world,
with you
in some
though.
2K shit, I get both of them. Like, give me
Yo,
both.
yeah,
But
bro.
you can't.
Hold on.
You can't.
I'll
Man.
be honest with you though. I think DeJounte Murray
Morning
fits
Brew. What's
more
good, baby?
defensively.
Yo,
Defensively, I
hold
think he
that though
fits
real
more.
quick, Kev. Yo, shout outs to Phil, man. He was just reporting live and direct. We seen y'all, man. We salute to everything y'all doing over there, man. That episode was fire.
Yeah,
I actually
seen
caught
you,
the
Phil.
tail end of it, but I'm gonna rewatch it. Salute to y'all. Salute to everything that y'all doing over there, man. For real, for real. Make sure y'all give them a follow, tap in. They probably gonna end up going live some point tomorrow or the day after that. So just make sure y'all tap in over there on their network. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss nothing that they do, man. For real, for real. But continue, Kev. Continue.
Yep.
Nah, I was just saying before I bounce up out of here. I was gonna say that I think the DeJounte Murray fits a little bit more defensive wise because he's that kind of a player. I think defensively he's much better than DeMar DeRozan. Um, he could shoot, he could get others involved, he could rebound. Like I think he does a little bit more than DeMar DeRozan. That's just me in my opinion.
Okay.
But yo, I
Look,
appreciate y'all for letting me pull up, man.
Always,
you know
man.
the vibes, brother.
Always, man.
You always
Come
welcome.
on, man. Always.
Man, I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all be easy.
You
Take
too,
care.
man. Peace and love.
All right. All right.
But yo, you know what's crazy, bro? To add to his point, I look at it like this: with Murray and DeRozan, I see it like you go the DeRozan route if you truly feel like Brunson is that A1 guy. Like he is the alpha dog, which I personally think the Knicks think. Like no matter what, in which trade you do, whether if it's Murray versus whether if it's Murray or it's DeRozan, either way, it's showing me that Jalen Brunson is the number one guy. He's the number one guy on the team, which I've been
Yeah.
saying for a while now.
Yeah.
Maybe the Knicks think that. Now they're showing you like that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So I see two routes with this. You go to the DeRozan route if you personally believe that with the way Randall and Brunson are playing with each other right now. Pause, because that sounds crazy.
Yeah.
Pause.
Yeah.
You feel me? With the way they're playing with each other
That
now.
sounded outrageous.
Yeah, that's why I said pause. See, I'm on it. I'm on it. You're not getting me. I'm on Knicks.
Yo.
But anyways, the way they're able to coexist with each other.
Facts.
Okay. By adding in OG, it helped them defensively and it helped create that glue where it can be sustainable, but you're missing that one. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
So I feel like if you believe in them that much and you believe that Randall is going to bring it this playoff run, and you just missing that scoring, that if at least one of them are not hitting on, I got that just one, you go to DeMar DeRozan route. Now, if you feel like you have a possible chance to lock up 4 guys that can really get it done together, but then you have the slightest edge that Randall may not show up, but you like what you see in this young, prominent backcourt, because in today's league, yeah, it's a tall wing athletic league, but it's also who has the best backcourt. Depending on your backcourt or your front court duo, remember, I said backcourt or front court. Usually the front and backcourt mix don't work nowadays. You need either the front court duo to turn up or you need that backcourt duo. Unfortunately, playing on the East and who we set up against, we need that backcourt duo to be locked. So if you want to see that and you think that can work out, you go that route. But the kicker is, at least if it doesn't, you can still flip him because of the years, because we know Brunson ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, he ain't
So no
going
matter what, it's a win-win. Just with me, the way I'm looking at the team, I don't think that going to get Murray, you're going to get a bench piece. Now, yeah, you could make another move, but will the Knicks actually do all that? That's something I don't know. Will people that get on the buyout market be good enough to fill a void off that bench? That I don't know. That people that get bought out and instantly, do they feel like they can compete with the Knicks at the deadline? Do certain people feel like they could be here? Do we wait that long? It's like at this point, and another thing I want to add is it's very funny and ironic that all of a sudden now the Lakers are monitoring Zach LaVine up until the deadline. So it's like if you monitoring Zach LaVine to go to the Lakers and they ain't got no picks for you and you need something in return, if I'm the Bulls, why are you not calling the Knicks right now, trying to get some picks at least? Like, understand this. People selling, we buying, we selling too, but we got the one thing they want. We got them picks, and we doing both. We buying and selling. So why would you not come to us first? Feel me?
And we want to throw in a little cash. And if we ain't throwing in the cash, we taking back your cash. So it don't matter.
It's
we
like
with a hole
at
of
this
smoke.
point, if you look at the way the team is set up, yeah, you could get a Murray. But what I've been saying, and a lot of people keep referencing this, the Knicks look like a new version of the Bulls that Tom used to have. So what's the one player the Bulls is missing?
Got Rose.
Where Jimmy Butler at? Like, think about all them players. Think about some of them playoff runs.
Bro,
Jimmy Butler is in some of those, bro.
RJ fucked up. He could have been Ronnie Brewer.
That's crazy. But that don't even matter. You missing that. Look, you missing. It's not that you missing Jimmy Butler per se of the Bulls. You're missing this day and age Jimmy Butler. Like the way Jimmy plays right now is what Tom always wanted him to become eventually, because we all know eventually he didn't have no faith in him like that. But then he was like, oh, okay. He started sticking with him. But my thing is, I see it as you can get that in DeMar DeRozan, dog. Like, you're not missing a lot. You're just missing that one filler. And I feel also that by doing this with the Bulls, you can get a bench piece back as well. Now, don't get me wrong. If it's still just Murray by himself, I'm not mad at it regardless. But there's got to be a way you can get Murray by himself.
Do
like,
something
if it's gonna be Murray by himself, it's gotta be a way you gotta keep Grimes, bro. Like I gotta keep something off the bench, bro, to help Dante. I don't need Dante doing everything by himself like IQ. Like I don't need that again. I just need bench help. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Cause you don't think if it's possible to get the Rose, you can't throw him on the bench.
That's up to him, and that's up to the coaching staff.
Okay.
That's not up to me.
No, I'm just saying. I'm asking you. Like, you think that'll work?
Yo, bro, if it was a way to flip picks and do moves to where I could go get a Murray by himself and then go trade for DeMar DeRozan, have DeMar DeRozan be the sixth man, have DeMar, it'll like, this will literally be my shit. It'll be Dante, Josh Hart. No, it'll be Dante. Yep, it'll be Dante. Let me see how this will look. Nah, bump that. If DeMar DeRozan come off the bench, Grimes got to go.
Yeah, I was waiting.
Yeah, I had to think about it. Like, see,
I was waiting.
I was trying to get it right. You feel me? I was trying to make sure I wasn't bugging and all that. Yo, drop the link in the chat, man. Yo, bro, you already know the vibes. If you free, pull up. We talking that talk, man. I remember you said you wanted to slide through, so pull up. You feel me? Pause. Sounded crazy. Pause.
Yo, but I want to get this out before I don't, man. Let me yeah. So let me give credit to Randall for his 35. Let me give credit to Jalen Brunson for his 31 and 13. Back-to-back games with over 10 assists. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I want to see. So Jalen Brunson in the New York world, how our New York point guards get busy. You can drop 30 and have 10 assists. That's how we do. You can do that. It's easy. That's how we do. You
What
can
was the
do
one thing I told you earlier in the year, bro? It's not that he's not passing the ball.
Niggas ain't hitting
Motherfuckers
shots.
just ain't hitting no shots.
Okay, shout out to
Now it's funny how you get rid of the kids. Motherfuckers is hitting shots.
shout out to
I'm just
iHeart. Yo,
saying.
bro, I gotta give a shout out to iHeart for them 20 boards. Gotta give a shout out to iHeart for them.
Don't
20
worry,
boards.
he gonna have a whole segment in a second.
Yeah,
He
man.
gonna have a segment.
And last but not least, there ain't no shout out. This is just for you, Josh Hart, you light-skinned bitch. I hate your fucking guts, and you had a shitty game. Yeah, I knew it. The Piranhas is out. And guess what? King Piranha is right here, you punk bitch. Yeah, you threw the ball out of bounds? Who was you throwing the ball to? Who was your turnovers to, Josh Hart? Huh? Who was your turnovers to, buddy? Yeah. What you had, 3 points? 1 for 5 shooting? You ain't do shit, you bum bitch. You ain't shit, nigga. All you want to do is be a light-skinned rat. You fucking rat. You ain't shit, nigga. And I can't wait for you to break anything. We don't need you. Get you the fuck out of here. I can't wait. You punk bitch.
All right, hold up. That's
all right,
why
now,
I'm stepping like, yo, he wildin'.
All right,
Just know, just because we called, that's not Trippy saying that. I don't personally care if he's here or not. Like, me personally, look, hold up.
No, you go ahead. You know, my shit is personal.
With that.
My shit is personal.
We gonna stamp this right now, right here. Uncut. He feel like you personally the reason why RJ out of here and cost us IQ. And I ain't mad at him because the dot is pointing to you. But what I will say is you are a good guy right now on this team. You do what you gotta do. But at the end of the day, I'd rather Dante over here than you. So if it's a nice trade that's on the line and your money helps, you get the fuck out of here.
Get him
I'm just saying.
Fuck out of here.
I'm just saying though.
I can't wait for his name to be on the block, docket, or anything.
Look, I know. See, look, I know everybody keeps saying Tyus Jones. Now, look, I'm gonna say this one thing and one thing only. I'm with it to go get Tyus Jones if he gets bought out. Only because I know A, we're not gonna go trade for him. B, we're not gonna go trade for him. C, if we don't go trade for Kyle Kuzma and get him, we ain't gonna trade for him, and we gonna skip that next letter and go to the one after that. So E, we not gonna trade for him. That's it. So if he gets bought up, I will gladly bring him up. But there's this one trade that I've been seeing circulate for a while now. And then this is where I get like, okay, let's get spooky with it. You go get me Murray by himself, and then you trade, if the Clippers is with it, you trade Malachi Flynn. And I seen, what was it, Brandon Boston and Bones Highland? What? I think Brutus put that up. Bruh. CP, what up? Bruh. You bring in Bones and Brandon Boston for Malachi Flynn, even though I know it's probably going to be a little bit more than that. Probably going to have to give up a second round pick too, just because. Bro, and you bring in Murray, I'm all the way with that. So my bench would be, shit, in this point, you can even give up Grimes in that deal for Murray too. You can pass him, because real talk, I would sit there and have my bench be, damn, I'm trying to figure out how to do this shit. Spooky. Ooh, Bones and Dante. Hart at the 3.
So am I.
Brandon Boston at that 4. Precious Achua at the 5 until Mitch come back and they figure out if it's iHeart or Mitch at the 5 to replace Precious Achua.
Niggas said Bones said his attitude is in question before we could call him IQ.
I don't even think it's his attitude. I think it's just always about the fact of he gets on teams to where they have a spot for him. And the sad part is he's low key type injury prone, yo, and that's the reason because he'll get hot and then get hurt, and then by the time he comes back, they already done made a move that is where they did a bona fide good enough move to where you don't need him necessarily and his skill set in that rotation. So that's what be messing him up. But for what we need off the bench, I would gladly go get Bones Highland. Yo, this roster is shaking up nicely. Leonard's about to start cooking and not telling media shit. While that's super, bro. Yo, he is. If he's not, he got to be Italian, bro. He's a mob. He's a mobster, bro. He
That
don't
nigga ain't
talk
no
like
mobster, man. That nigga's
bro.
a
Let's
bitch.
talk about it, bro.
That nigga's a bitch.
How they ask him like, yo, you just made a trade for OG Anunoby. You gonna talk about it? No. Like how you not have a press conference about getting a whole new player? He was like, I'm gonna go talk to the player. Like I'm gonna talk to him. But me talk to y'all? Nah, ain't doing that. Holla at me next year. Like, yo, that's really how you moving and grooving. You heard?
Hey yo,
crazy.
hey yo, niggas was asking why RJ ain't give no thank you letter, man.
Yeah, bro, he should have at least got you. Yo, like when they
I told
play
him
the
not
rival,
to.
get the fuck out of here.
Yo, bro, you ain't see my post?
You sound like a
Yo,
uncle.
bro, dead ass, bro. Actually, from East New York, bro, nigga. Right the day he got the news broke, I said, bro, don't do shit, and I posted it, nigga. Don't do nothing. It's the leader of the RJ clan. I told you. I told
Yeah,
niggas
I know. I seen it.
it's me, bitches.
Stupid.
It's me.
Yo, Bands just put up a comment. I seen it, and I was like, he is right. Brutus was right too when I thought about it.
Mm-hmm.
Knicks could use Bones and Boston. That's instant offense. You feel me? And then like we said, with Tom Thibodeau as a coach, he's supposed to be defensive minded. So that's why sometimes when we look at offensive players over defensive players, we always go offensively because we look at Tom like, bro, you better get them right. You the defensive guru. That should be easy for you.
Nigga said someone tell Richard
Jefferson stop lying to the public about the Knicks development being good. That
Fact.
I mean, I'm gonna be real
He's
with
a
you.
hater.
Let's really talk about that real quick.
He a hater.
To be honest, look, and this is my standpoint. Just to be honest, he's not lying. He's telling the truth.
No, he's not lying. I'm not.
Look at
he's a hater.
But
he don't really feel that shit. He's the only nigga I know, son, to do a bullshit call on the Knicks in a bullshit game. Like this nigga.
Yeah, I get that.
This nigga's wild, son.
I get that. I get all that. But at the end of the day, he can't make this up when you see IQ doing what he's doing on Toronto, bro. Like finally being unleashed. Like IQ alone is the reason why you could believe that maybe he ain't lying this time. Like, and we all looking at it as Knicks fans, like, yo, Leon, I swear you better do another move and make this right, bro. Because I'm looking at IQ like, damn.
Yeah, he's killing right now.
But then I'm looking at IQ like, again, where you was getting this money at?
Yeah, that's another thing. Cause like we talked about in the beginning, I said I wasn't paying him. I've been said that shit.
Remember what I said? I said, I give him $20 million with incentives. Yeah. That nigga said 25, 30. I looked at him like, what?
Nigga said what?
I'm like, yo, they got the white boy starting over you. How you doing that?
Yeah.
You wildin'. You only get paid $50 million for the Connie.
Yeah.
Like, what? You want how much, bro?
You wildin'.
Yo, you know the meme with the dude, and he just sitting there, the dude from the office, and it's just mad numbers, like mad. Yeah. I'm just over here like.
Yeah, that's a lot. Word, nigga, you're not getting all that.
Like, what? You lost me with that, bro.
Yeah, bro. I don't know what the fuck he thought.
Salute to him, though, because he definitely going to get his bag. And if Toronto don't pay him, they stupid.
Yeah. You see how they gave him...
and for Toronto fans, whoever came up with that nickname, Barbecue, that shit is ass. I would have went with somebody else said. I would have went with IRS. IRS sounds way better than freaking barbecue. Like
Who they calling barbecue?
that's the new trio name for Scotty Barnes, R.J. Barrett, and Emmanuel Quickly.
Oh
Barbecue.
nah, that shit trash.
I would have rather used IRS. Like that shit sound way
Yeah, that's
better than barbecue.
that shit official right there. Nigga said barbecue.
Who
Oh,
developed on the Tom Thibodeau? Bro, like, let's stop using that narrative, bro. Emmanuel Quickly came into this league at what 25th overall pick, gets to play as many minutes and given as much freedom as Emmanuel Quickly has been given in the history of the NBA that you remember. And especially at the fact they were under Tom Thibodeau at that. Emmanuel Quickly is the prime definition of developed under Tom Thibodeau. Do you not understand that? Like, we gotta stop. We gotta stop saying that. Like, let's just call it what it is. R.J. Barrett, yeah, he's inconsistent, but R.J. can play and defend if he wants to tap in and gets better at it. He can now guard 1 through 4 because that's what he. Look at who you just said, Tyler Hero, and Tyler Hero got paid a bag. Now look at IQ. He just went to a new team that played he used to be playing in a strict ass system to where now they finally told him, yo, look, go have fun. And the nigga exploded.
Yeah.
But, and mind you, that's all because he can finally have fun. Now, mind you, he was giving us numbers like that while being contained. Make it make sense, bro. What? That's not just being a gym rat. That's having structure. Y'all kill me with these. Yes, he may not have used IQ properly, but don't say he didn't develop him, bro. Don't say he didn't develop Mitchell Robinson as well. He had to help him get better. He even brought back the man again that even was in the process of helping Mitchell Robinson get better, and that's Taj Gibson. That's been here for like his 3rd or 4th stunt. You get what I'm saying? Like, what are we talking about here? Shit, you might as well say he developed Julius fucking Randle.
Yeah, he damn sure wasn't doing this.
Like, come on, bro. Come on. Like, just because we say a coach developed somebody doesn't mean that they necessarily use that player correctly. Development is different from showing and seeing potential. Okay? It's very different. It's very different. You can develop a player to where they can take what you taught them, implement it over there at the next team, and then take what that next team wants them to do and then become an ultimate monster. And we about to watch IQ do it. Because if not, we would be looking at IQ flunking over there and be like, damn, now the Raptors got to worry about trying to develop IQ. You get what I'm saying? Just saying, it makes sense if you use the context right. Can't keep using that as an argument if you don't really know how to break down what you're talking about. And I'm not coming at you, DSJ. I'm just coming at just the general consensus of what development really is. Who popped up? Who's this? Ah, shit. The demon is out.
He's
But
out.
yeah, just like I said, I'm not coming at you, bro. But it's just the overall consensus of it. Like, people gotta understand, like, there really is a difference between development and using a player correctly. You can still develop a player and use them incorrectly. That does not mean just because you use them incorrectly, you didn't help develop that said player. You gotta unmute yourself.
Yeah, you gotta unmute yourself.
All right, first off, salute to you. You know what I'm saying? Trip, Dizzle's going on. Salute to
Good.
everybody in the chat.
Already.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep it real. It's not even that he didn't develop in the system, right? I'm specifically saying Tom Thibodeau, right? And I'm gonna give you the reasons why. One, if you're looking at who gives credit to who in terms of development, IQ gives credit to Johnny Bryant and the coaching staff, right? Now, when it comes down to other players and other teams, let's look at the crosstown rivals of New Jersey Nets. When they had a All-Star in D'Angelo Russell, when they had
Yo,
a
so nobody
when they
peeped
had a
how
Karis
he
LeVert.
just said the crosstown rivals of New
Yeah,
Jersey Nets. Like,
yeah,
Yeah,
I know. I ain't say that.
that's what they
I ain't
call them,
say that.
right?
Yeah, I ain't say that.
That's what they call them, right? The crosstown rivals, right?
yeah.
So so when you look at the development of those young players before they went ahead and did the whole win now scenario, they gave all the credit to the head coach, which was Scott Atkinson, right? Kenny Atkinson. Um, when you listen to Steph Curry, when he talks about development and the improvement that he elevated to become a you know what I'm saying MVP winner and face of that franchise, he gives credit to Mark Jackson. When you listen to the people that have been under Tom Thibodeau, like a Jimmy Butler, he doesn't give credit to Tom Thibodeau. He gives credit to his coaching staff and work ethic. And it gets to a point where you start looking at the writing on the wall, like, fam, hold on. All these other players give credit to these head coaches for the things that they've done to help elevate their game, except Tom Thibodeau. And I'm not saying he's a bad coach at all, right? This is not saying he's a bad coach. This is just an indictment on one aspect of his thing, right? Because the way I look at it, Quentin Grimes shouldn't be still catch and shoot and struggling to catch and shoot. Miles McBride shouldn't still be struggling to bring the ball up court and actually create a shot for himself and for others in year three. Um, Jericho Sims shouldn't still be struggling on how to read the post play and get stops the way that like Taj Gibson does,
I'm
right?
about to
Putting your
debunk
hand out
all of
at key points. You think you can, but I'm
Nah,
telling you, like
I'm
look
just
looking
at
like
saying.
that because I'm starting to see a pattern. Like, hold on, did anybody say
the
RJ ain't developing, Brian ain't developing? Brian, he's starting to give me a pattern here. Yeah,
But look,
so
I
yeah,
say this. Look, so you got that right. Now look at it at this frame and this lens. We're gonna go back to Jimmy Butler. Was he not disgruntled at a point because he wasn't getting enough minutes and enough touches? Talking about Bulls days.
um in the Bulls,
The Bulls days.
no, nah, because the initial thing was he was picked 30th to be a defensive guy.
So
So
he was
all he
picked to
was used
play
for
like
was
OG Anunoby, right? Then look at
right.
this. If he felt like that, right? If he felt like that, you got to think, why would you then again play for that said coach again for a second stunt? Like,
Well, he was
are we
traded.
forgetting that
There
Jimmy
was no
played for Tom again?
yeah, but he got traded. There's no choice in that matter.
That's different. That don't have nothing to do with nothing. I don't know what that got nothing to do. That ain't my problem. All I know is he went to go play with the same coach again, right?
Yeah,
So
but
my thing
he
is,
didn't choose. But
my
he didn't
thing is
choose
this:
that.
who
yeah,
He didn't
didn't
choose.
choose
He
yeah,
didn't
what?
choose that
yeah,
route.
yeah. See, the
He
words are
got
wrong.
traded.
Yeah, see,
Zach Levine, Chris
yeah.
Dunn
He
were
didn't choose to
picked
go play for him a
so
second
they
time.
could
He got
get
shipped.
Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler didn't
But my
ask to
thing
be
is
over there.
this though: Tom wanted his player. If I'm Jimmy, he could have went there instantly. I'm like, I don't even want to be here.
He ain't had no choice. You see that?
But he's
Yo,
under
he could have
contract.
said, I don't even
There's
want to
no
be there out the gate once he got there. That's what I'm saying.
He
You
ain't
got to
that
look at the
tough.
big
He ain't
thing.
that
nah.
tough.
He's a professional.
He's a
He's still a
country
He ain't
singer.
that
professional.
tough.
He's a country
Nigga
singer.
said he's
He ain't that tough.
Nah, not not
He
Nah,
ain't
nah,
that.
not even that. Not even about the toughness. He's a professional. You gonna play
Yeah,
for
I like
who
that one better.
the
He's a professional.
yeah, this nigga out there
you know what
drinking
I'm saying?
Michelob. The fuck out of here. That nigga ain't tough.
Yeah, you can't you know what I'm saying. Especially because you still a young player. You don't have the cachet to even say who you choose and choose not to play for. You still a
Mm-hmm.
young player.
Mm-hmm.
Dig me?
I'm
So
gonna
you
be
don't
real with
have
you. Look, scratch all these other players, right? Because I just want to keep. We're
yeah.
gonna keep this related for right now. When it comes to the set kids that was on this team, the ones that
Yeah.
lasted they lasted under Tom Thibodeau's wing, regardless of what the players said. Look at every reasoning of why that set player would not say Tom developed me. It's either because they got a grudge towards him, you didn't get enough minutes, you didn't get enough looks. Shit getting real outside. That's New York shit.
Yeah. I
So look,
yeah, I hear.
yeah, I'm glad y'all did, because I did. It's like you're not getting enough touches, you didn't get enough minutes, you feel like you should have been a starter, you probably got demoted. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
Nick Wise, for the kids on this team under Tom, those are all the reasons of why I wouldn't say Tom developed me. But if you look at it, coaching, basketball, the opportunities these kids did get, prime example, look how many touches RJ got. We say
Right.
RJ don't be getting enough touches. We could show you time and time again, year after year, how RJ be getting super amount of touches. This motherfucker just ain't
Now that's
efficient.
yeah, that'd be a false
You know what I'm
narrative.
saying?
Absolutely. That part is
Look at
false.
IQ. Look at IQ. You want me to pay you 25 to almost $30 million to come off my bench?
Mm.
You already been in interviews prior to that saying that you see yourself as a starter, right? You don't show up when we need you to show up. And then on top of that, we even tried to show you that, by you being a bench guy, you could really kill. And the reason why you got rigged out of it was because you started. And so basically, I'm looking at the Knicks like, look, we tried to give you the business standpoint how you can excel in this league and take over. You're not trying to listen. So if you don't want to do that over here, then I guess we're going to have to ship you out because we ain't got the money to pay you. But then on top of that, you were the 25th pick. You instantly got the green light once you got on the floor. Like, we're not going to forget about the floater quickly that started. That's what started his reign. Oh, my God, who is this kid? He got the green light out
Rookie
the
season.
gate.
Yeah.
Out the gate. Tom, when you ever seen Tom give any fucking rookie a green light out the gate? IQ would be the
Yeah.
first one. That's why I keep saying, like,
Yeah.
when it comes to, he may not develop past players, but when it comes to them kids that was on this team, motherfucker did whatever he could do. Now it's
Right.
up
But
to the
again,
said player. And now I'm not discounting all the work that the player has to do. That's what makes a player great. That's why IQ is in set position that no matter where he went, he was going to be good. That's why us as fans is pissed he not still here. You get what I'm saying? That's why
yeah.
I don't really go too hard about the RJ joint, because no matter what, it still has to be the player putting in the work. But no matter what, Tom has gave every kid that has been under his belt on the Knicks a fucking chance to develop. There's but so much long you can keep doing that while trying to win in New York City. Eventually, what you thought? We was gonna say keep them kids forever? I know I wasn't. I need to win.
Nah, but you want to know why it's easy to say we can't keep them kids forever? Because they look stagnant. Just I can't get past the fact that in year 3, Miles McBride still brings the ball across the half court line
And
and
pass it.
immediately passes the ball.
Yup.
And I'm like, fam, where is the breakdown of your opposing defender to get to your spots on the floor? Still, why are you still struggling to do that? Why is Quentin Grimes still struggling to create a shot? If it's not a three, it's got to be a drive to the basket, and that could be a fumble. Like, where is the pump fake? Drive past your opponent for 19. Everybody else seem to be able to do these things. Why you can't do that? And maybe it's not the player. Maybe it's the scheme itself, right? Maybe it's the fact that, okay, if it's not a three pointer in the corner, then we want you to attack the basket. Well, if that's the case, then Tom Thibodeau's offense is still archaic, because where is the mid range jumpers, the 19 to 17 footers?
See, this is where I gotta challenge that. Like, I gotta say it's the players at this point. You can
Okay.
like, yeah, they can like, oh, but he's a vet. That's not an excuse whether they're a rookie or a vet. He's a player. Why is it that I can
Right.
insert another player into this scheme? Prime example. OG Anunoby don't even know what he doing.
Yeah, but just off instinct, that nigga know the cut.
He
He
know
knows
what to do. You get what I'm
But
set a
saying?
pick.
but
He knows
again,
to
we
do
talk
it.
about a guy that's been in the league for about
Nah,
6,
no, no,
7
no, no, no.
years,
Now
Okay,
I'm gonna
okay,
give
okay,
you
knows
okay,
another
okay.
and has
example. That
developed.
was just
Okay,
that
okay,
was
okay,
just the
okay, okay,
tip of the
okay.
iceberg. So now the next example is let's look at other teams. There are other teams in the league that play the same type style we play. Why is it that I see guys that are either of age or even younger than the said, let's say, kids that were on this team or kids that are still on this team? Why can they do it, but these dudes can't do it? Like, I think the whole problem is, and everybody has said it, and I still stand on it too. Us as fans, us as Knicks fans, there becomes a point in time to where we big up our players so much that we start believing that they are better than what they actually are. And I'm sorry, the only kids that were that damn good on this team, and it's been proven, was possibly RJ if he would have been consistent, and fucking IQ.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else is dirt.
That's true.
What else can we say to that? They look good, but over here, especially because, and you got to understand this too, a lot of players will look great too in other settings because it's not, bro, you know how pivotal and how crazy we are in New York? You know how crazy we are over here? Us as fans, players can't deal with that, dog. They
Too
can't
much
deal with
pressure.
that.
We're a passionate fan base.
Nah. Forget being passionate, dog. If you suck, you're dirt. You're
Yo,
trash.
yo, and that's the thing, yo, that niggas like, yo, we don't have no problem telling you that. You fucking trash, bro. Fuck up out of here.
Oh, of course, yeah,
That, and the thing is
yeah.
because, and one thing about New York niggas, what people don't understand about New York City and basketball is, it ain't even got to be the nicest nigga. Bro, we seen ball players our whole life. So whether it was niggas who made it, niggas who didn't make it, good high school ballers, college ballers, street ballers, like, bro, we seen nice niggas our whole life. So we know when somebody's trash. You're trash.
Nah, you know what it is?
You're
You know
trash.
what it is? You know what it is for us in New York, us as fans? We see people in the NBA, especially if they end up like playing for the Knicks. We be like, yo, bro, you so dirt. Yo, we got mad people outside right now
Right
looking at
now.
your contract. Like, yo, you don't even deserve your money. That's when we
Word,
really
bro.
start talking. Like, yo, give me your money back. Like, sue him. He's a fraud. Like, that's when we go crazy because we like, yo, we watch people every day, like he said, outside on these courts, not even on hardwood, on concrete,
Yeah.
cooking, looking way better than you ever would, bro. Like, nah, yo, you gotta cough your contract up, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Listen, I listen. At this point in time, calling somebody a bum is like calling somebody a BAN.
Facts.
On the basketball court, if I call you a bum, you might as well at this point
Yeah,
you
go
might
all
as
the
well
way.
just be all kinds of other curse
Yeah,
words because
yeah.
that's about the equivalent. You know what I'm saying? When you a scrub, when you a bum, when you trash, you ass on these courts, yeah. But I mean, look, at the end of the day, again, as you know what I'm saying, Dizzle said, man, when we recognize talent, when we've seen it all our lives, ain't no way to disguise it, ain't no way to supplement it. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what we know, this is what we see. So when we see it and we recognize that,
Yeah, hold on. I'm reading that guy.
Yo.
Yo, you're not.
nah, but that's facts. You know what I'm saying? Like,
He's
yo,
not
like we
lying. That's why I'm
Yeah.
all it took, yo, son, all it took was
salute to you, Egg.
one
Salute to
playoff
you.
series, one playoff series for
One.
Jerome James to get paid.
30 million, bro. Nigga scored 30 in one game. He got paid for every point he scored. Yo, Isaiah was on that sniff, yo. Isaiah was on that sniff. Bro, how you give a nigga 30 mil for a 30-point game, bro? What
Yo, he
happened?
got he
Hey,
got
yo.
he got it off the strength of a series.
Yes,
He's not even
bro.
talking
Bro,
about a
he was
season.
dirt. That's
Dirt.
see, true definition of dirt, bro. Like dirt.
Yo,
And I'm
man.
sorry
I
to
don't know.
say,
Yeah, I don't know who to be mad at more. If I should be mad at the front office for giving that money, or Jerome James for sitting here even giving us a game to believe in him.
yo, but here's the catch though. He is the reason, and plus these kids that we have acquired in the past and have now are all under that label. They just dirt. We bigged them up to be more than what they were. It's New York. That's what happens with this market. You could have one great ass game and become a superstar over here, bro.
Yep.
Real talk. That's
Facts.
all it takes. That's all it takes. But when you fold, we on your ass. It's over for you. It's over. But look, while we got you up here, Brody, before we, close up shop and everything, how you feeling about, the situation we're in right now? We got these players, everything's looking good. We need a piece off the bench. If it was up to you, what would be your next move or next set of moves before this deadline to add to this team? And it could be
Well,
whatever
for
you want
me,
to do. You know what I'm saying? As long as it
yeah,
sounds realistic, because as soon as it's done, I'm going to call you out on it.
no. Matter of fact, the reason I even mentioned the Tyus Jones thing, right, was because of the fact that they were talking about initially available for trade talks, and then they said that he would be available. That they might have been moving on from him, right? So my thing was, what we're missing is open shots and playmaking. Since Miles McBride ain't ready to take that mantle on yet, right? We need somebody that Jalen Brunson can actually take more than 2 minutes to sit down on the bench before he gets called back up. So I'd like to have somebody like Tyus Jones because of his playmaking ability, his ability to read. His assist to turnover ratio has always been over, advanced, above average. And I feel like, again, he doesn't force shots. He doesn't try to do anything um, above, like you're trying to do things above your weight class. You steady in terms of if you need somebody to be a point guard, to be a floor general, he's that guy. So, in my opinion, that's who I would be looking for because we need a playmaker off the bench in the immediate future, right? Because I still feel like, again, a dynamic scoring guard because I think OG Anunoby is like the perfect fit to what we have right now. So I think that right now the only problem to solve is getting that franchise level shooting guard because Dante DiVincenzo is nice, right? But if I can name 5 other shooting guards in front of you, I'm gonna want those other 5 shooting guards. You know what I'm saying? To place in your spot and to have you coming off the bench. So you know what I'm saying? For me, I think that'll be the thing that turns us from being a playoff team, a deep playoff team, to a championship contender, getting that starting caliber, that franchise level shooting guard.
Copy.
But as far as like the immediate thing to do, the immediate thing to get right now would be a playmaking backup to Jalen Brunson. And again, respect to Miles because I do like Miles McBride. I like Deuce. But again, if we're still, struggling to get the ball and create your own shot, right? I mean, if it's not a 3-pointer, it's it's basically open lane, drive to the baskets. When you get a defender in front of me, you kind of freezing up. And I need you to be more steady than that. So for right now, yeah, get me a point guard that can steady that part.
I feel you. Then you got Bankai. Yo, what's good, my guy? Bankai. See, you got to say it the right way. You got to say it
Yep.
properly. And all anime heads know the vibes, man. You know the vibes. We need a playmaker / scorer. Some names: Terry Rozier, Jordan Clarkson, Malcolm Brogdon. Playmaker, Bones Highland. You see how Bones Highland keep coming up?
Yeah.
Now, my thing is this. We need size, and I see that with these current trades, they're making sure they do get a player that can fill a void but has size. So I'm gonna X out Malcolm Brogdon, and they need to be available. So I'm gonna scratch out Malcolm Brogdon due to his inavailability and his height, and I'm gonna scratch out Terry Rozier because of his height. Now, when I look at Clarkson and Bones, depending on what's the move before the 6-man, because I know they want to address this starting lineup factor. You know what I'm saying? Some of these teams now, these super teams today have big fours now versus big threes. So the Knicks kind of want like a big four that in case if you do need to make a move, you still at least have a big three. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So if I'm them, whether if it's DeMar or it's Murray, I personally would go get Bones Highland. Like if you only get them in that deal, I need Bones Highland back in another deal right after that to come off my bench. Clarkson's cool. I would take him. But it's going to cost too much. Then it's like I'm gutting my bench more than what I need to. That's the kicker. You see what I'm saying here? Because you're already going to give up some picks, cool, but then you got to think about off-season, and then, of course, you're going to refresh all this. This was just on some trying to get it done for right now, this current time. But because time is too short, you don't need to make a bonehead move. But us knowing that even getting a Murray or DeMar by themselves is not enough. You need a bench piece. So by doing that, and you may not know who comes out on the buyout market, who's good enough. So if you don't want to wait, I'd say go get Bones Highland.
Yeah, man. So,
Yeah.
yeah, man. But
And again, yeah, I mean, it's a gamble, but it's, you know what I'm saying, the second half of the season we talking about. So even with the injury history, if he's able to maintain some level of durability just in the second half, that you can address whatever you need going forward, whether it's via draft or trade, in the following, you know what I'm saying, off season. So it's not like a necessary rush, you know what I mean? And
yeah.
all that, you know what I'm saying, while if you're still talking about developing Miles McBride, again, and here's my thing, right? Um Tom, and this is where for me I think Tom needs to let go of that rigid 9-man rotation stuff. You have to allow your players to develop in real time. And in real time means with real on court action, not just what you do in practice. Because it's great to rave about a player in practice and what he brings to the table in practice. But what he does in practice is going to be half a measure against what he does against real competition. You know what I'm saying? On
Yeah.
court, you know what I'm saying? When other teams got something to play for as well.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna need him to start playing these guys, you know what I'm saying, more than just a minute and 32 seconds left in the game that they already won handedly. You know what I'm saying? Give him that real time before that. You know what I'm saying? It saves you the possibility of an injured player because you couldn't, you know what I'm saying, let them rock for, you know what I'm saying, that 3-minute mark, you know what I'm saying, 5-minute mark when the game is already decided. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or to you know what I'm saying, allow these guys again, like I said, it's either do that or just trade them and go win now and just get a whole bunch of vets. Because I feel like, again, I think that's where Tom really thrives. When Tom has, you know what I'm saying, a veteran heavy roster, like I think that's where you can maximize the best of Tom Thibodeau and his system, because they already know how to do things a certain way. So even if they need to adjust on certain things, read and react, they know how to really read and react because they've been through it already.
Yeah, that's what I
So,
say.
you know what
Like,
I'm saying? For Miles' sake, right? For Miles and to a degree Quentin Grimes' sake. Explore expanding your offensive schemes and sets. And for Miles and Jericho, give them more time on the floor. You know what I'm saying? 3 to 4 minutes left in the game, again, means a lot more than a minute and 32 seconds.
facts.
You're already winning. The game is already decided. when other teams are clearing the benches, no need for you to still have your starters out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's my hope for, you know what I'm saying, for the rest of the, you know what I'm saying, team, and again specifically the guys that, you know, we want to see excel, and Miles and Jericho and anybody else that they bring in, you know what I'm saying, that's young.
Got you. Yeah, man. But like I said, on my note, man, it's like it's either finals or bust, man. And you know, I got to get ready to go to work, man. Like I said, I would love to keep it going, man, but I got to get ready to go to work. So you already know, man. I'm a graveyard nigga, man. I got to keep it pushing, bro. You know what I mean? So
I feel you.
yeah,
That's a
you already know.
fact,
But
bro.
thanks for coming up, JJ. You already know how we do, bro.
No
But
doubt.
yo,
All
y'all
right,
stay
peace, y'all.
true.
You
Y'all
already
know what
know.
to do.
Peace and love, brother.
Like, hit that noti bell, subscribe. We lit. We want to get Murray and Bay, but I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't know how we're gonna end up paying him and IR. It's a lot of if factors, but if we could get Murray and Bay, just to answer your question, I'm all the way with it. I'm all the way with it. But
Indeed.
we gotta get up out of here so my guy can get to work. It's your guy Trippy, my main man, Uncut.
You
Y'all stay
already.
true. The audio will be dropping in the next 30 minutes. So Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Deezer, iHeartRadio, whatever you listen to your little ear joints on, you know what I mean? Make sure you type in Venture Season Network. It's lit. Subscribe, hit that noti bell, turn it to all. Don't miss a beat. We see y'all next time, man.
Peace.
Excuse me.